Welcome to episode 7 in Day in the Life of a Wedding Venue Owner. Over the past couple of weeks I've managed to make all new shelving for the corridor and organised all of the shelves. This left me with only the middle room and the laundry room to complete. The first task of the day was to sort this damp problem. The hose on the pump had split, so I got a replacement pipe from my friend Merrick in the village. I placed a new rubber pipe into boiling water. This made it slide on really easy. Once that was fixed, I moved on to the middle room. I cut the metal shelving down so it would sit on the ledges. This would give me another foot of floor space around the perimeter of the room. I then organised all the shelving so everything now has its own place. I borrowed Will's dehumidifier to get the floor nice and dry and ready for paint. Once the floor was dry, I scraped off all the old loose paint. I then continued to give it a good coat of paint both in the middle room and the corridor. Now to tackle the laundry room. This lino had seen better days. With it constantly getting wet, it degraded and had to go. I'd noticed that the pump float was getting stuck on the wall and it wasn't turning on. I ended up replacing the pump with a Draper dirty water pump. This has an internal float system, so it shouldn't get stuck. Whilst I was waiting for the floor to dry, I dismantled all the old shelving. I then made some new shelving out of some old gate posts. With the new shelving made, I then cut some worktop to size. I don't have a track saw, so I had to improvise. I've heard Festal do a nice one. Amy. With the floor now dry, I fitted the new lino. I eventually got it down and got it cut to size, and realised I need my glue gun. This was at the far side of the cellar, and the floor was still wet from the previous day's painting. However, for those that have ever seen me on the dance floor know that I'm extremely nimble, so I made light work of this. With the flooring now in, it was just a case of reorganising and cleaning. Please let me know what you'd like to see next week. Thank you again for watching. Please remember to like, share and follow.